Hi, crafty friends. This is Amanda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Michigan. Welcome. Thanks so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to be making a birthday card with the Hey Chick and Hey Birthday Chick stamp set and dies, both bundles. They're great companions with each other. And I'm going to be making a 5x7 card layout that has 3 circle frames where my little chickies are going to be popping out. And the best way to do that is to find the smallest circle that you should use, that you can use to fit your layout, and then take the next largest circle, place those cutting side down, and then center them with each other and use your washi tape to tape them together. Then just run them through your die cutting machine and you will have several frames. Like I said, I'm going to be making a 3 circles frame layout on my card. The Hey Chick bundle, which means the dies in the stamp set, are going to be retiring at the end of June 2021. So it's a get it while you can situation right now, since this is already the 7th of June. If you want them to go with your Hey Birthday Chick bundle, you'll need to get them sooner rather than later. I don't know that they will last until the end of June. These are super cute. They have lots of interesting dies, fun dies to go with the Hey Chick stamp set. Lots of different ones than just the outlines. I'll have to play with that more when I get back. The Hey Birthday Chick is in the annual catalog, and that will be available until at least May 31st of 2022, probably May 1st of 2022. I always think, it's going to be with dies and that kind of thing. They won't be available to the end of the month because, they could always go in back order status, and after like May 10th, and once they're gone, they're gone. Now I'm going to be stamping out the 3 chicks that I will be using on the front of my card in Memento Tuxedo Black ink. This is a perfect ink for using our blends with our alcohol markers or any alcohol markers that you have. The reason that I love the blends is because they match perfectly with our cardstock and ink and everything. So I will be using either Real Red or Poppy Parade. I'm sorry. This was done quite a while ago. I have not been feeling too well, so I was able to craft but not able to edit my video. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, a couple more days and I'll be feeling great, but not quite myself yet. I'll just use the coordinating dies and cut these out. These are adorable. I love them. So fun and festive, I think. I don't know. I know festive is normally used for Christmas, but I use it for any time. So super cute dies, super cute stamp sets. And then I'll just glue together the 3 circle frames to make 1 circle frame and then have them for my little chickies. Isn't that cute? I used soft suede and Real Red and So Saffron, Mango Melody, and Pumpkin Pie. Not perfect colors for chickens, but not too outlandish either. Then I'm going to cut a piece of this rainbow scallop from the host paper that is called Pattern Play. I love this DSP. It's so fun. Love the colors. One side, lots of rainbow, lots of colors. The other side, lots of black and white. So perfect for any occasion, and birthdays especially. I started cutting this out at 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 to make it a panel of a 5x7 card. Unfortunately, my blade for my trimmer was dull, and so it left those little fuzzies at the end. So I just kept cutting down. So really, this is probably 4.5 by 6.5. And I didn't want the white to, a white background with that. So I chose Poppy Parade to layer that on. And then I will use my circles that I removed from the frames as my backdrop so that I don't have to cut out my DSP. And to make them a little bit more colorful, I will use, this is Mango Melody. I will use my colors to blend with my blending brushes. This is Granny Apple Green. And I did intentionally make one side a little bit darker than the other. Unfortunately, the green did not cooperate with me, but that's okay. That's okay. And then next I'm going to use Pool Party because that's what I believed the pattern paper to have in it. And I'm almost positive that's what the pattern paper says that it has in it, but I didn't like the look of Pool Party with it. So I will add a little bit of, Coastal Cabana here to see if I can, darken it up a little bit. And those are perfect. And I like to use my blending mat with it. Makes the water media mat, makes it so much easier to blend in one area. So, I found that I really did not like the blue-green with this paper. I thought, even though it says Pool Party, maybe it's Pool Party and Balmy Blue together. I don't know. So I'm going to change this here to Balmy Blue in just a second. I'm going to play with these for quite a while to get the layout that I want, which is kind of silly because, I didn't even go in rainbow order in the end. It was, I could have definitely went in rainbow order, but oh well, it is what it is. But here I decided I really don't like that Pool Party, so I will use some Balmy Blue and see if that works a little bit better. And I like that a lot better with this particular paper. Again, that's Pattern Play, and you can only get that if you're a host. And to be a host, you don't actually have to host a party. You just have to have sales over $150. And if you reach that, then you can purchase the paper. I'm using repositional tape on the top so that I can get it down enough, one of them, so that when I put one down, the other one doesn't scooch off. You know what I mean? And I found that liquid glue was my friend for putting these down because I really want all of my circles on this DSP. I didn't want it to be overlapping too much of the DSP. So I'll just use my glue here. And unfortunately, I put the glue on top. I'm sorry. Put the glue on top of the circle rather than on the bottom of the circle frame. So I'm glad I wasn't using Tombow Mono because then I'd have a sticky mess, but then I'd have to, cut out some more. But I was just using this barely glue. Ooh, I wonder, I don't want to say, yeah, barely art glue. But anyways, I pulled this down. I overlap my circles here a little bit in the middle. I think it looks okay with them overlapping, no big deal. And then I will just press in my blended backgrounds. I decided to use some foam tape, some foam sheets, because, I've been cutting up my foam sheets. I have so many of them as used as dimensionals, and then pop those up. I didn't want them in the middle. I don't want them just, in the middle. I want them a little bit off. So this first little chickie here is higher than it should be. And then my next two chickies are over to the right. And I did this for aesthetics, pleasing to the eye, not really realizing that this was going to help me out in a little bit. So I really liked him, off to the side. And I really like this Mango Melody. It looks like, it's glowing almost. It's really fun. And I love the colors with this set. But the Hey Chick worked perfectly here, so I didn't have to find a place for a sentiment. It was great. I mean, sometimes it works out just like that. You know me, I don't really know what I'm doing with the card. I apologize if that upset some of you, but I know I want to use this card. I kind of have an idea, but I don't know exactly what I'm doing, and I show you a little bit of my process. Sometimes, very few times I have, I do the card first and then I'll show you guys how I do it. But most of the time I just want to play and bring you along for the ride. I really wanted to use this cute little chickie that's out of, it just popped up out of the shell and has a hat on. So yeah, I wanted to use that. And so I'm like, well, I'm going to use it. I'll figure out a way. I know that 3 is pleasing to the eye, but I want this little chickie. So you know what? 4 is going to be pleasing to the eye on my card because I really wanted him. And I just did very minimal ink blending here, or I'm sorry, alcohol ink blending, alcohol marker blending. And then I'll just find a spot for him. He's a cutie patootie. I mean, you have to use this guy. He's adorable. And then I'll just find a place so that he's stepping on these circle frames. And that is the front of my card. It is June. Let me know what your summer plans are. I'd love to know what you guys are up to. And if you're having a good summer so far, I love chit-chatting with you guys. I've been out of it a little bit, but I do miss you guys. I do miss chit-chatting with you. So I'd love for you to comment below. All right, I'm going to use Real Red to stamp Let's Celebrate You. And again, some Memento Tuxedo Black ink to jazz up the inside of my card. This could be the outside of your card, really. I mean, this is it. I love these little chickies. I especially like this one that has all this hair. I really want to color it purple and blue and pink and orange and, and go all out. But I did stick with, red and yellows and oranges just to, make it a little bit more realistic. But so these are the 2 of my cards. So not my 2 cards, good heavens, my front and my inside of my card. I use some Wink of Stella to make it a little bit more happy. And then I'll use my stamping, my adhesive, my seal to adhere this down. You guys have a blessed day. Let me know what you think. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Thanks.